Most welcome to iBrain's Unified Fields. I'd like to talk about your purpose in life as we are going through such a beautiful, grand transition. Many people feeling themselves in a vast domain of never-ending trouble, while others are rising with their alignment to their source and new alignments coming through as we are hitting the last eclipse in through the Lion's Gate, actually, that has been going on for 2 long years, which was quite a treat to the human body, depending on your perspective, of course, your alignment, your individual work. And the same goes on with your life purpose. We are not being planted on earth just, to move around, eat, sleep, work, and to end up in a graveyard, are we? So, planet Earth is very important, universally seen. We are being asked to move with our highest vibration into the original content of our source capacity and bringing these alignments down on the ground floor, living 100% with and through your source, and getting your living light lifelines back in order meaning moving with all divine orders, restructuring now through the universe. So I'd also like to talk a bit about an individual experience which may matter to you, because many people never stop complaining, right? And always find a way to experience trouble. When you experience trouble, it's a new energy field. Either way, you don't hold an energy field that cannot be triggered, attacked, or anything by the negative, dense monsters of the universe. And they are many, especially in these times of great transition. So light is grounding on every little inch of the planet. It's a matter of holding on to your light, to your energy field. And what is holding your energy field in light and upgrades and a higher level of consciousness, or the continual never-ending shifts coming through, that are the light grids. That is the technology that brings through scientific technology, the hardcore frequencies, and all that knowledge is within. There is a lot of study to do and a lot of alignment to be able to hold it. So let's go back to my experience, because getting into your life purpose, moving out of anything that is density, especially your troublesome life, right? We all want to be happy. We all want to have the monies. We all, but there is one big but that needs one big upgrade, and that is truly obedience to your source. So this month, January 2019, is optimum time to get into your obedience, divine will, obedience, direct connect to your source, and then have your spark moving multiple directions. With that can only be done within multiple grids. 10 grids, 100 grids, 1,000, a million grids. It's all aligning, realigning, restructuring with what you are ready to do. So if you flow in the alignment of obedience, you are always ready. What comes on a golden platter is for you. You will be able to deal with it. It's all about strengthening mentality, polishing and accepting what comes through, minus allowing any judgment, any low thought patterns. And they are many. So here, Spirit asked me to move into a company. From my perspective, I'm very interested in the water irrigation system on Earth, how we can repair that. I'm interested in the science that moves through the Earth, the physics, the cosmological content within the Earth that is purifying, and thus we need to purify along that. So I said, all right, I need to do some prospection. I like doing that. I love communicating. But entering a company that was hardcore business people and working hard, like architects, scientists, like, those taking care of moving the business to a higher level, all working hard. I was exhausted after 1 week, and I said, no more. I don't want this. I'm interested, okay, and how we can, let's say, invent new machinery and a new infiltration system to purify the earth. And I'm in Belgium, so there's a lot going on to purify the air and earth within homes and everything termed water irrigation and water purification. So I said, okay, next week here, I'm gonna pull through the grids. I told my source, I'm gonna listen. You just talk to me every single second, because I don't want to get home and be exhausted like, many 9-to-5 jobs or 9-to-6 or 8, whatever. I need to find my joy here. I need to accept and see on a higher level what is my place there. What do I need to do? And so the first word I got is accept. Because from acceptance, you're gonna see the higher perspective. You're gonna see why your job will change like every week. I said, okay, but, so I eliminated my own but. I did what I was told to do. And so the following week, holding the grids, purifying, the entire company, purifying what was not okay with me, not allowing dense thought forms through, and many other things. So and everything. So I really asked, like, every hour, I know, I don't feel it, I don't see I'm kind of a quick vibe. I need to have the immediate results. Like I've worked a lot with grids, but I never did move into a real big company, and that's a lot of work, because you need to clear out every single small detail, every room, everything. Though the people are great, the people are so great, high mentality and all that, so I'm lucky with that. But still, there is always, the underground snake moving through. And so with my alignment and keeping my brains to the job and making a million phone calls, keeping my brains to that conversation, conversing with the grids and with the company people, that is a triplicated brainwave you need to bring through and hold focus on, and that needs training. That's all there is to it. training. Training your intuition, your knowledge, and be unwavering. Don't let anything move into that. So here I said, I accept it, got the knowledge, got it there, so lift me up. Let's move it through. Is there any detail I need to do? Yes. Okay, what is it? Do it. Like, I worked hard for one entire week. And that is what we need to do. And so placing the light earth grids and bringing the vibration of light Atlantis back into the earth and everything that needs to purify, especially, of course, the water content in the body, as earth is all water, the body is all water almost. So imagine the emotions we need to release in order to move to light waves, light parts that can bring the dance to. And so after holding and upgrading and training myself, in a threefold expression, everything started to lift like magic. And what needed to leave left the company. So cleared my space, and what happened as well, which is very, very beautiful, like getting in clients they thought they could never get in their company. I got them in, like in a split second. I had a good phone call. I said, here we go. I explained what the purification of water is all about, what they need, how to save more money, how to get energy efficiency into the new buildings on Earth, new homes, big flats, industrial places. They all need a different kind of insight and dialogue, which is very important. So I had to train a lot and understand also how their products would work with the new architecture coming down. So I'm very, very much interested in architecture because, we are all artists, we are all architects, and we construct and we build from one construction into another, and we move that and we mold that and become so mutable. We can dance at our job, and that is what you need to achieve. Because if you're in a job and you can hold the light grids and purify and feel your energy like magic, so nothing can hit it, everything comes to you. You need to do the work, and no complaint. Complaint is not being accepted. If you're being placed somewhere, do the best you can to hold your highest vibration and upgrade yourself. It's all within. You see, I did not accept the hard work in the first place. I said, that's not my thing. I'm exhausted. I don't want to feel like a 9-to-5 job or anything. But it's bigger. They asked me to work, from 7 in the morning till 10 at night or whatever. I don't care. I'm not attached to hours. I'm an energy field. I'm an energy wave. I want renewal in my body every day. I want to look like a light wave. That is my first purpose, because if I'm not smooth and flowing like a light wave, I cannot attract the light waves that need to move and bring the change economically. On every level, in society, in socializing, and all that stuff. So this is just one example. I encourage you to learn, to really learn about light earth grids first, that override everything that is the captivity of the matrix. And that cannot be repeated enough, because loading your body, getting back into your spirit, your spark, your source, you become the word of your source, you become pure sorcery. So you have, that's all training, you know, knowledge is training, intuition is training, acceptance is training, obedience is training, alignment is training. It's never ending, 24/7 training. And once you get into that domain, there's only happy flow coming through and meeting up the right people at the right time, all of the time. Just all of the time. No complaint. Complaint is one of the densest energy you can allow in the body. So if you're ill, you're diseased, clear it out. There's technology to do it. There's a learning zone to do it. I had to do it myself as well. I started out like 20 years ago, or you know, and I trained so hard because I wanted to get there, and there is no way out. We need to bring to a higher level of respect to what our source, the universes, the galaxies are bringing through, and how we align to that. Once you understand what alignment is on a daily basis, you won't waver anymore, because you would only say, thank you so much to bring this to and that to. And also, you are never alone, because in the spiritual body, with your spark, your source aligned, and moving up to all the galaxy into the universal core, there is grounding the alignment to the water gates of the planet, the lakes, the rivers, you know, the oceans. And that is so interesting. We all know it needs to clear out, but it all goes very, very slow, massively slow. And so that changes. I think 2019 is going to be the best year ever, preparing for 2020. 2020 is I mean, I'll not talk about it in this video. Be prepared, because you won't even be allowed to have a complaint. That is the purifying gathering coming true. So imagine if you would still have one judgment, one complaint, one disease in your brain, getting these brain waves confused. Confusion is density, negativity. It's the old stuff of being born in soul consciousness. So getting your spirit moving full time, you need to feel these waves coming to and become your own radio wave, and claim that true. That can only come true when your wall of power moving to the throat, and your crystalline consciousness that repairs everything between your brain and your heart. And thus reason why people have so many problems in their throat, many problems not being able to communicate, or you know, there is so much going on through that particular space over here, and so many interesting words we can work with. So coming back to your life's purpose, no matter what you're doing right now, take responsibility, clear it out. If, or should you prefer something else in your life, it's up to you to take that responsibility, to study self, to take on some study. There is massive onlines, there is good people out there. Believe in good people. I can offer you life-changing seminars, opening a 7-day mortal seminar. I love these, because from a 7-day you just remember and will be trained in how to bring your daily upgrades through. Because detoxing self is not about, you know, the body or the physical level is one thing, you know, the intestines, the liver, the blood, the circulation system, especially the nervous system. The neurological content needs to shift. We need to be able to think on a higher level and bring through a higher level of respectful communication to each other. And that may take a while in the coming months. And January, especially until the eclipse, you have optimum time to move into humility, the level of respect, and really connect to your spirit in the body and teach yourself how to do that, or get the alignments true. Because if you do, you will feel it coming true, and it needs to come from everything that moves between the sun and the moon. Needs the realignment in the body. No matter if you're spiritual inclined or not, your heart still beats to spirit, and thus the spiritual body, the spiritual brain. Sorry for the noise. It's Saturday. So that can only become very passionate. Change it. Bring the grids to teach yourself about the grids, the light waves, light technology, and moving into a light vehicle, and teach yourself about what those bodies can do and how they can bring the change through. We all need to re-educate that. There's no exception to the rule, especially not with the young youths moving through. I'm seeing those very young people, let's say 18, 19, 20 years, very intelligent, and they cannot be put up anymore with low educational system in universities anymore. They tried it and they said it's just nonsense. They are telling us we are teaching nonsense. Well, it's about time. That kind of truth information got into high schools and universities. And so here, when you move into the acceptance, the obedience, and your direct connect to your source, open up the broader ley lines into a new perspective of your life purpose. Find something, just a little something you really love and like, and find your purpose in it. And from that, every other purpose will grow. You are a light beam and you are important. You need to realize how important you are. We need a lot more people doing their assignment right now, not tomorrow, today, in this very instant. So your purpose is aligned to your authentic self, to who you are, to your character, to your strength, to your discipline, to your movement. So it's also very interesting to review what you have been through in life and how much stronger you got now. And because it can teach you a lot. It can teach you a lot about your purpose. And so for me as well, I never thought I would start out painting. That was the last thing on my mind. I've never been educated in the arts or anything, you know. I never thought I would go in politics, you know, and get my voice out. I'm talking big time now, you know. I never thought I would be interested so much in the physiology of the earth. I'm studying right now. So the more we clear our brain and, you know, and bring ourselves into that vibration we really love. Dance around, do some fitness, helps a lot. Until you sweat it out, until something really pops out that strengthens your life purpose. That is all that matters, because that will move you into the right angular equations with your source, your spark, your spirit, and especially your team on this plane of existence along the other side of midnight, because everything is matching the magic. There is magic coming true. It's up to us to open the eyes wild and, get your own album, songs loaded on YouTube that brings the change in your body. There's nothing more important than music. So I all encourage you to really review that video I've been making about light out grids, the alignment into your authenticity, or and how to move into your spiritual bodily alignment, which is the purification in itself and the transmutation that comes after that with light body parts. And that is how we will move with radio waves, with the higher universal waves, with the scalar waves, and especially what will be important is the sonar waves, and moving through the oceans and being assisted with the living species in the oceans, like the whales, the dolphins, many other fish. They are great communicators, and or should you be interested more in the herbal kingdom, the three kingdoms, I don't want to be a bamboo that gets like that all of the time, like like a trampoline. I want to be like an oak tree, and so when I want that, I better work my ass into that, and that's all there is to it. Getting so damn strong, nothing can hit you until you get fulfillment to your purpose. Okay, I wish you all the best. Think about these things, reflect about it, and imagine how quickly you could bring change around your life, releasing all relationships, all old team members, all family members, friendships, whatever. Get out of it, dream your new life through, move into a new environment, and just do something that upgrades you every day. Alignment is pure sorcery, the magic, and that triangular sun stream moving solar galactic universal, that is a beam that brings all the moon vibrations into their magical content in your body and energy field, and nobody can hit that. There ain't such a thing. Good luck. Should you have any questions, please shoot. And because we are moving in the most important time belt of this earth from now on. Okay, see you next week, and keep it up, dance.